Hey guys, got another knife review for you here today, and something I'm very excited about. This is a small fixed blade from Spyderco. This is the Spyderco Street Beat. Something you don't see on my YouTube channel much, fixed blades, but I'm very excited about this knife. It's taken me a while to do this review. I've used it and carried it for a little over a month, just wanted to get a great feel for it so I can give you guys the best information possible. And here we are doing the review. So first off, I want to give you guys some specifications on the knife. See, overall length is 7 3/16 inches. We have the blade length at 3.5 inches. Blade steel is a VG10. Weight is 3.2 ounces. And handle material is a micarta. So first off, let's talk about the sheath here. This is a Kydex sheath. It's molded to the knife. What you have is a G clip on the back here. So what you do is you can either feed your belt through, or you can open this up and slide your belt in, and it rides on your hip. I believe these used to come with tech locks, and they were just a little bit too chunky for people, and so they switched over to the G clip. I like the G clip, but I also wouldn't mind seeing what the tech lock's like, simply because for me to get this off, the G clip here is so stiff that while it's on my belt, I can't just pry it like that and get it off. I actually have to undo my belt and then just slip it off. So, although it holds it very secure, I wouldn't mind seeing what the tech lock is like. The G clip here is secured by just two attachment points with some Torx bit screws and a little, I don't know, cap on the end here. Alright, but it's a multi-position sheath, so you can adjust it, you know, however you want it to sit. I have it sitting so it's sitting straight up and down. You can have it horizontal. You can have it slightly diagonal back or forward. You can have it as cross draw. There's a whole bunch of different configurations that you can do with it, and it's just a great idea, great system. You can have it swapped over so it can be left or right, and depending on how you have it set up, you could even put some paracord through these holes and attach it to your Molly loadout gear or whatever you want. So it's a great idea, and it's put a lot of thought and a lot of care into this sheath. So I really like it. Enough on that. Let's bring you to the knife. I haven't been this excited over a fixed blade in I don't know how long. Probably since my Rat Cutlery RC6. But this guy has been one of my favorite EDCs for a while. I carried this along with a folder, so I had this on my belt and a folder in my pocket, because this was more for me a defensive blade and not a EDC. Although I did carry this every day. Excuse me. As you can see, the handle here is the micarta, and it has that textured look. Just those lines in the micarta. I don't know if you can see that; it's kind of difficult. But that black kind of shiny, glossy look just is absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. You can see the actual scales are riveted on here, so you can't take them off. But the rivets are very flush. The fit and finish on this knife is just amazing. When I got it, I was just staring at it for the longest time. I couldn't get over how well made this knife was, and it's a production knife. The stock on the knife is very thick, but knife is almost completely balanced from the handle to the blade. So it's well thought out design. The lanyard hole back here is nice and big. You could put 550 cord in there. You could put whatever you want if you want to make a lanyard. And a small fixed like this would be a great choice for a lanyard. Alright, you have a very, very big finger trowel here. Set your finger in. It gives you a great grip on the knife. So your hand is not going anywhere once it's locked in there. You know, either way you grip it, I mean, it's not going anywhere. Alright, so this knife was made in Japan, has a stamp on the blade here, and the blade steel is a VG10. This thing came extremely sharp from the factory. Probably one of the sharpest Spydercos I've ever received, actually. Just extremely sharp. Right. The designer, his name is Fred Perrin. He's a custom knife maker. Worked in I believe, the French Army. He was a French Army commando, I believe, and studied martial arts. And just wanted to design a knife, a small fixed blade for EDC purposes, for defense purposes. And I cannot say, enough good about this design. He really knocked it on the head and did a great job. One of the biggest, improvements I think that he made on small fixed blades is the handle contour, the way it is shaped. You see it get a bit of grip on this. You see how it starts out thin, opens up, slims back down, and at the end is thick again. So it fits to your hand. This, kind of bulbed out portion sits in your palm, and then this dip kind of cradles around the back of your hand, and it just, I don't know, it fits like a glove. Like, I know I've said that about a couple knives before, but this thing is just insanely comfortable. I also found, and I'll put some pictures in at the end of the video, the hand, even though this was designed to fit your hand, this, kind of, I don't know, cut out or how it thins out, when it's riding up against your body, or at least mine, my side kind of sits in here, and it's an extremely, extremely comfortable knife to carry in its sheath and to hold and to use. So it's amazing. I'm excited doing this review. It's such a great and well thought out design and well executed knife. Anyway, the blade shape here, you can see it has this belly here. It's an excellent cutter. It ate cardboard like you would not believe. I know it's a little bit thicker stock here, a little bit thicker blade, but it just tore through it. Paper, cardboard, anything I wanted to cut, it ran through. So it's a definite cutter, and something I would trust with my life. I really would. You can see the little Spyderco logo there, right? And then their little signature Spyderco opening hole. I think it's funny how they put that in their fixed blades, but it's their signature. So on the side, it's stamped Spyderco VG10. The Spyder knife here has some amazing jimping. Not only is your finger locked in that choil, but your thumb rides on that jimping, and it locks in there. It digs in there. It's perfect. It really is. Alright, the upper swedge here is not sharpened. It's kind of a thicker swedge, so I don't know if you could sharpen that. I'm sure you could, but it'd probably be a little bit difficult. You're going to be modifying the knife a little too much. But just an overall amazing knife. Alright, goes into the sheath, locks in. There is no like snap or anything. You press it in, and the Kydex separates and locks it in there. You could carry this upside down if you wanted to. It is not going anywhere. You shake it all you want. So once again, great job. So comes out nice and fast. You just press against the upper portion of it, and out it comes. So if you guys are looking for a small fixed blade for EDC, for camping, for food prep, for camping, for whatever, seriously check out the Street Beat from Spyderco, designed by Fred Perrin, and you will not be disappointed. This is a great little fixed blade, something that you will enjoy to carry. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the review, and I will see you next time. Later.